across the block. Enemy and friend is not an option. We all listen now, we go dance and stars.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another quick review video. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all my latest review videos. And if you're coming back to my channel as a returning subscriber, it's great to see you guys again. Today we're going to be reviewing the Nicka New York HD Concealer. Now, I did a review video on this product before, but I never posted it because I didn't like how the video turned out, because it just kind of seemed like I was really rambling. And so I was like, well, we're just gonna scrap this video and I'll do it again another day. So today is that other day. Now, this is the product I'm going to be reviewing. And you can actually get this at your local drugstore. That's where I got mine from. This concealer was, I want to say, $2.99. And I use this in the color Brazilian Coffee, number 16. Now, this is a brush-on concealer, just like the LA Girl concealer. It's a brush-on concealer, so it looks like that. So it's just a brush-on. I keep the edges of mine clean because I don't like how it looks when it's just dirty. That just looks gross. So I keep the edges of mine clean. It is a brush-on concealer. So what you would do is when you squeeze it, the product comes up and you would just apply it to the areas you're trying to conceal. Now, this was my first time ever using this. Before this concealer, I was using the Magic Collection concealer. And that concealer, I liked it, but I didn't purchase it again because once I finished it, I was like, it's like once I got to the end, it got really watery. And I didn't like that at all. Now, this concealer has a much thicker consistency. This concealer says that it's long-lasting and full coverage. I will give it both of those. This concealer definitely wears all day. I've had my makeup on since, I want to say 11 o'clock this morning, and now it's like 8 p.m. So this concealer definitely lasts all day. And as far as full coverage, this is a very full coverage concealer. Now, if you are someone who doesn't really like a thick concealer, I wouldn't suggest this because this concealer it has a very thick consistency. Now, it does cover, and I would suggest setting it. I wouldn't just put this concealer on and like walk out the door. With this concealer, especially if you're using it for under eye, you definitely want to set it. This isn't a concealer I would just wear by itself, as opposed to something that might be a little bit thinner. Now, the Magic Collection concealer, you could get away with wearing that by itself because it was a thinner consistency. It didn't really require as much setting. But with this, I wouldn't just put this on and walk out the door and think it's not going to crease or roll, or I would definitely set it. Now, the full coverage, yes, this concealer covers. And I was really surprised because I was like, it's $2.99. Normally when I go to the beauty supply store, I'll try different things. So I was like, it's $2.99, why not? So I got it, I tried it. I was like, I said, wait a minute. I said, this really isn't that bad. And so I said, okay. I said, all right, Nicka K, because I have the Nicka New York setting spray, the matte setting spray. And I love that setting spray. Nicka K actually does not have some bad stuff. And that's the thing. Some people are like, beauty supply store stuff. But some of the stuff from the beauty supply store, like I'll try it. And if it's something that's just trash, then I'm like, okay, like this isn't any good. But if it's something that works, I'll keep getting it. This concealer, I will probably continue to buy. Because before, like I said, before I was using this, I was using the Magic Collection concealer. And before the Magic Collection concealer, what concealer was I using? Maybe like the L'Oreal Paris one, but I didn't even use all of that because I didn't like it. I don't like the L'Oreal Paris. I think it's the Infallible Full Cover. I think that's the name of it. I don't like that concealer at all. I don't like the colors it comes in. I don't like the consistency of it. I didn't like that concealer. And I think I still have it. It's just like sitting in like my bathroom drawer. I really need to throw it away because I don't use that concealer. I should have took it back, but I didn't, and it's too late to take it back now. So that concealer, no. But this, I like this. I was very surprised. It's still pretty full because I've only been using this for maybe like 2 weeks now. So it's still pretty full and I don't use a lot of it. A little bit of this goes a long way. So do not take it and just be squeezing it, okay? And no, because a lot is gonna come out. You just need a little bit, boop, boop, boop. because especially when you're applying it like me, I'll apply, like I'll squeeze some up, apply it to the areas I'm trying to conceal. I'll take usually my middle finger, and I'll take it and just kind of like pat it and blend it out. So that's how I apply it, just because you get the most out of your product that way, as opposed to squeezing a whole bunch out, putting it on, and then rubbing it in. Because some people rub the concealer on and they'll be like, well, it's not covering anything. I'm like, that's because you're basically rubbing it off. So you want to take it, tap it on, and move in a circular motion, okay, to work it in and spread it. Not do like this and be like, it's not covering, because let me tell you how many people come into my job and they be talking about they can't get their concealer to cover. And I'm like, well, how do you apply it? They're like, I take it and then I rub it in. I'm like, girl, that's your problem. But nonetheless, I'm getting off topic now. Nonetheless, I would definitely suggest this. Like I said, you can probably find this at your local beauty supply store if they sell Nicka K products. Most medium to larger size beauty supply stores sell Nicka K. My beauty supply store has the full Nicka K line. So they have like the primer, the setting spray, the concealer. What else do they have in there? The cream to powder, the pressed powder. They have the whole shebang. But nonetheless, I really just wanted to come and give you guys a quick review video. Since I really like this product. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Once again, it's great to be back seeing you guys, and I'll see you next time.